Welcome back to the Tailgate Tours. I'm Jeff Pangle, Technical Seed Agronomist for Winfield United in the Delta region. And today we're bringing you the version of the next 10 days. Today we are at Gillett, Arkansas. Got something special to show you today. Pretty excited about this. This is a regulated XtendFlex soybean trial. So what we're getting to do is we're looking at varieties that are in production, armor varieties that are in production for next year to bring to the marketplace in the Delta. So we've got an opportunity to look at these with competitive checks, with as-grow lines, also in this trial. So as we go through the growing season, what I'd like to do is have updates on this plot from time to time. And so what we're going to be able to do is look at these lines as we go along and see what we like and see how they're going to fit the Delta market. XtendFlex is going to bring us resistance for dicamba, for Roundup, and for Liberty glufosinate. 39FX56, a 3940 indeterminate that's specifically adapted for the Delta. So most of the time when we see these early varieties, sometimes we start thinking about the Midwest. But this is a line that came out to be used for early planting in the Delta specifically. It's an STS stem canker bean. It's going to give us some tall size to it, and it would allow us to be planting in that early window and not have a bean that shortens up on us. It would give us the size that we need. The data on this variety showed to be very, very strong compared to some of the 4042 Xtend lines that are already in the lineup. So we're anxious to see how this one performs throughout this growing season in this trial at Gillett. We're at 43FX80, which is a 4.3 XtendFlex line from Armor. This is these beans were planted on the 19th of May, and we're already at a V3, V4 growth stage. This variety is showing excellent early growth characteristics. It's a 4.2, 4.3 maturity that we're going to be looking at to see how it's adapted to the Delta. Might be a little bit on the early side for us, but it's also an STS stem canker bean that's medium tall, and we'll be watching the growth habit and the disease reactions of this line as we move through the growing season. 46XF13. This is of course a 4.6 maturity. This variety, the general characteristics of this variety would be a big, tall, Delta bushy type bean. Should feel the wide row very well. Of course, we're on 30s here at Gillett, but this variety is an STS variety as well. It's resistant to stem canker, and it's an excluder. So this is a product that I've been really excited about. When we had our genetic meetings last winter, I called it a 5-star recruit coming out of the XtendFlex lineup. So we'll be coming back, checking in on 46FX13 as we go through the growing season. The next variety in the XtendFlex trial here at Gillett that I wanted to look at today is 48FX22, a 4.8 maturity, another bean that is specifically designed to fit the Delta environment. One of the originator comments back during the discussions in the winter was this bean loves the river, which means up and down the Mississippi River, from the Boot Hill of Missouri down through Mississippi and Arkansas, West Tennessee and Louisiana, this bean is going to have a great fit. It's a medium tall variety with good standability. It is an includer that has STS tolerance and stem canker tolerance. It would be moderate to moderately susceptible to SDS, at least the initial ratings show that. So we may want to keep this variety toward heavier soil types instead of the light soil types. So this is our first look of 48FX22 at Gillett, Arkansas in the XtendFlex trials. We'll be back through the growing season to check on this variety as we go. And I'm Jeff Pangle, Technical Seed Agronomist, Winfield United Delta Region, bringing you the next 10 days. Thank you.